What's up, guys? Welcome back to World of Tanks. The TS-54 that you get when you get your Watt Premium Plus account. This special tank that they made sound so amazing and awesome and great. It's not. This tank is garbage. It's absolute garbage. Look, I've got plenty of games in there. As you can see, I've got 195 out of 400 bond point or battle pass points used up on it. Even put the special camo on there, which I'm probably going to take off and put on a different tank, to be completely honest. And as you can see, I've demounted everything because I'm taking this tank out of my rotation. Actually, I've already taken it out of my rotation. It's not good. It's really not good for the average Joe Schmo player. All right, I know that there's Unicoms out there like Quickie Baby and probably Skills who they turn this tank into an absolute beast, and they play it like professionals because they are. They absolutely are. They are professionals. Let's be honest, they have no life outside of this game. I mean that as a joke. Don't get upset. The thing is like guys like Quickie Baby, they've been playing this game since it first came out, right? So they know all the ins and outs. They know all the weak spots. They know everything that there is to know, or most of everything that there is to know about the game from a player's perspective. So they're going to have great games in this game or in this tank, but most of us are not. All right. Now I've had a couple really good, decent games playing this tank, but let's be honest, I'm a Muppet. I suck at this game. And for me to have a really good game in this particular tank means the enemy team were worse Muppets than me. That's what that means. It means they were worse players than me, which that's not saying a lot. So if we want to look, let's see here, TS-54, I've played 73 battles with this thing, 48% win rate, my average experience 623, which really isn't too bad. My hit rate, I'm at 68% of my hits. I don't survive very many battles with this tank, and we'll go into that. You can look at the ratios. Damage cost to enemy vehicles, these are average, 672, so I rarely get over 1,000 damage with this tank. But that's because it really only does like 250 damage a shot if you penetrate. If you penetrate. It doesn't do much. All right, I've got tier 7 heavy tanks that do the same amount, and this thing's a tier 8. I mean, come on, really? Here's the maximum experience I've gained in a battle. Maximum damage I've done in a battle. I've managed to kill 5 tanks in a battle. But again, they were Muppets. They were worse than me, and I'm a Muppet. So we can even go through and look at the rewards or the awards. So I got Spartan, woo. I got Arsonist, Bruiser, Hand of God. I got Spotter. Are you kidding me? I got Spotter with this tank, and I even got Steel Wall twice. And I'm better than 29% of the players who play this tank. But check it out. So survivability, this really doesn't mean anything. Your whole armor, you're only looking at 102 millimeters on the front. So, I mean, pretty much anything can pen the front. You look at your sides, 64 millimeters. Are you kidding me? 38 millimeters from the rear. This thing, anywhere in the hull, the body part of the tank, anywhere in here, pretty much anybody's going to penetrate this. And I can tell you right now, at tier 8, just about everybody who's shooting at you is going to be shooting gold. So they're going to penetrate. Absolutely. This angled armor means nothing. It means nothing. The shots are just going to go straight through there. All right. The turret armor is where it's decent. It's really good. So 305 millimeters up front, 127 millimeters on the side, and then 76 on the rear. The turret is, nobody's trying to shoot your turret. All right. If they do, they're idiots, especially from the front. So they're going to be aiming, for these little earpieces, which they can hit easily, or they're going to be aiming for the body. Plain and simple, they're going to be aiming for the body. One of the parts that infuriates me the most about this tank in particular is I would get shot right here in the lower plate, right? I would get ammo racked, all right? The ammo for this particular tank would have been stored back in here on either side. That's where the ammo would have been stored. You get shot in the lower plate, it's almost guaranteed ammo rack. How is that an ammo rack? All right? Your commander is going to be standing up right here or sitting down on a little stool right here looking through that cupola right there, right? Or quite even possibly over here. I'm guessing their commander is going to be over here, though. You get shot here in the lower plate. Commander's dead. We've lost our commander. We're trying to cover his position, but we're doing the best we can. How? That would have killed the driver before it killed the commander. Are you kidding me? This thing is just so susceptible to damage, having internal modules just completely wrecked, having your crew completely wrecked because of a shot right here in the lower plate. And it doesn't even make sense. Like, none of that stuff is anywhere near where these things would be placed. Or you get shot here. This is one of my favorite ones. Our fuel tank's been hit. Really? You mean that thing that's back here? Our fuel tank's been hit, even though we got shot from the front. What? And guess what? Oh, by the way, boom, you're going to catch fire as well. Now, that doesn't happen as often. I will say that. This tank doesn't catch fire as often. But, oh my god. Everything else that can go wrong with this tank goes wrong with it. Everything. I mean, it only takes one shot to ruin your game. I mean, just the very first shot that you get hit and penned by, you're losing half your hit points. You're losing half of them, and you get what? 1,500 hit points? And one shot, you're down half. So this tank is basically a 2 to 3 shot tank. Like I said, especially when people are spamming gold like they do at these upper tiers, which I still don't understand, but if you're buying or thinking about buying Premium Plus because you get this tank, I highly urge you to reconsider, especially if you're just a casual player. If you're somebody who can't, spend hours upon hours a week playing this game, don't get Watt Premium Plus for this tank. Justify it some other way, like I do. Justify it for the gold. That's the only reason why I've got it, is for the gold. But I play enough to where I get the full 500 gold every week. I mean, I'm already capped out, and it's Thursday the 18th, which means I've got the 19th, 21st. I've got 3 more days, 4 if you include the rest of today, to get gold, but I'm already capped out. So I capped out even more before the halfway point of the week. But anyways, it's about this tank right here. All right, this tank is just complete utter garbage. Yes, you can make it work. 100% you can make it work. If you play it enough, I'm sure you'll figure out all the intricacies about it. You'll figure out the best map positions to play it and all that good stuff. But you're going to have to put in a shit ton of time. like I said, especially if you're just a casual player, this tank ain't worth it. This tank is going to frustrate you more than it's going to make you happy. I've had several matches in this tank where within the first 2 minutes I just threw my hands up. It's like, well, okay, well, I'm done. You know, it's like, oh crap, one shot. I'm down to 100 hit points with one shot. How in the hell does that happen? You know, or you get shot by a light tank and you're ammo racked. What the fuck? It's so infuriating and frustrating to play. I don't recommend it. I absolutely don't recommend it. This channel is for the average Joes, for the casual players. It's not for the Unicoms. It's not for the people who don't have a life where all they do is play this game. This channel is not for them. All right, those people I'm sure they kill it with this tank. 100%, they probably kill it. But the casual player, it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. And with that, I'm just going to sign off because the more I think about this tank, the more it pisses me off. And yeah, I don't like being upset. I'm a happy person. So there you have it, guys. If you like the video, hit the like button. If I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.